Ah! Hi everyone, and welcome to Windows 98. I am Dave Lucia, and I'm here with Jack Sadsack.
And here we are presenting to you Myst. And not just any Myst, but the original Myst. The original Myst and the re-release Real Myst Masterpiece released in 2013 or 14. So we have a game from 94 combined with one from 14.
Hi, Cyan. Yeah, so I know very little about the Myst franchise, other than that it was like very kind of a seminal sort of atmospheric adventure game.
It was the killer app for the CD-ROM.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I planned. I continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting
I already like the
glimpse.
music.
This audio is from the new one, by the way.
I've tried to
Yeah,
speculate
this footage is
how
old.
I landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile.
This footage is new.
Still, questions about whose hands might one day.
Wow, they
run
did
this
a
book
pretty good job with
unsullied.
updating the visuals.
I know
As
my
you'll see throughout.
apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
So, to everyone who's wondering, yes, I will constantly be splicing between the old game and the new one.
I like it. Hi, Water.
Oh, the chills, all my childhood in one little tune. And not all of it, I mean like a small chunk of it, but still.
Alright, so we're watching this soar towards an island. Are we gonna...
We opened a book. Would you like a
Alright.
not really a spoiler, but like it kind of contextualizes things a bit?
Well, are we gonna jump into the book to go onto that island?
Absolutely.
Okay.
By the way, just for FYI, this will make sense later, we found this book in New Mexico.
But we're in space. And
see-
now we're on an island.
Yeah, now we're on an island. So,
Ah! I like how nothing is actually animated.
not in the old version, no.
No. It makes it sillier with all of the ambient sound effects.
They worked hard on the sound effects.
Alright, so what are we doing right now?
Okay, so we were... The player doesn't know it because the people making the game didn't know it at the time, but we were in New Mexico and we found a book in a desert.
Is that going to be, like, retroactively made canon?
Yes.
Oh no.
No, this game has terrifying canon, so don't worry too much about the canon.
Settings, dimensional manager. What are we doing here?
At this point, we're just poking around. Literally, all that we know is that we just fell into a book. We have no idea what the heck just happened.
Does the real Myst have full 3D movement?
No. Like, yeah, this is the new Myst that has the full 3D everything. Old Myst is just the traditional point and jump.
Yeah. I
So
think
what-
that's important.
That was called a marker switch, as noted on this paper here.
Oh,
So-
okay, so that gives us the info we need to switch those.
Yeah. So, like, we
It
were on...
doesn't roll over? Come on.
Not in the original, just the new one. And yeah, we're in the original again. This will happen a lot. But so also there was the topographical extrusion test, which I'm pretty sure they included as a QuickTime tech demo, but you know, whatever.
What, this thing?
Yeah,
To show off how shiny their graphics are?
basically. And you might notice it's lagging.
Yeah.
In both games, the worst lag occurs in this room, right at the beginning.
Because it's their graphics tech demo.
Basically.
Fantastic.
So anyways, we found that thing down there, which is a little bit important later.
And now we're going back to the surface.
We are now back on the dock, and we're going to take a look around.
Okay, so when was the Real Myst Masterpiece, like, re-release made?
2014? 2014.
Really?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, it looks fantastic, but I thought it would be older than that.
Well, it's a tiny little team. Cyan Worlds isn't as big as they used to be.
Right. Is this actually made by Cyan as well?
Yes, Cyan has kept the rights to Myst.
Ah, cool. All right, so actually, I do think I've seen. I think I've seen something of Myst being played by Yahtzee, maybe.
Oh, he probably didn't care much for it, did he?
I don't think they had too bad of a time with it.
Okay, so this message is saying, important message from Atris to Catherine. Enter the number of marker switches on the island.
Uh-huh.
We've seen 2 so far. Here's a 3rd.
Is that those... Oh. Okay, so those things.
Yeah, as we saw in the imager, right?
Right.
That's how you know what they are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember this chair from Yahtzee's playthrough.
Okay, so it's time to date the recording.
Oh.
Very literally date the recording. I put in exactly the day, year, time of when I was playing.
Oh, really? Is that actually part of, like, the puzzle here, or what?
No, it's just what I did to play with it.
Oh, you just wanted to have fun with their astrological map?
Yeah, this thing the puzzle for this is... We'll actually see it later in the video, so...
I see that flashing in the corner.
Ignore the flash in the corner. It will only be in this video, because as I mentioned, this first video was a total nightmare.
And also...
The future videos will not have it.
So we're dating the video recording.
Down to the minute.
And then the audio recording is probably not going to come out for another, 2 weeks either.
Yeah. This has been a while in the making.
I love it. I love doing that kind of behind-the-scenes stuff, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so... alright, so I'm still lost for what we're actually, what our aim is at the moment.
Our aim is literally what the hell.
Just wander around until we stumble upon something?
Exactly.
Okay. That's what I don't like about adventure games, but okay.
And the future ones are much more goal-oriented, don't worry.
Well, on the bright side, we're kind of stuck on this island, so it's not like there's too much that we have to run across to figure out what we're doing.
Exactly.
But still.
What?
What? Oh, we're turning the tower?
Apparently we're turning the tower, so that's frightening.
Oh no.
Okay, so now we're about to get a goal.
Yay! Our first one of the game. Oh.
This is Robin Miller, one of the creators.
I'm someone who's very confused at the technology to put TV screens inside of books.
It only gets better from here.
I can't see.
No,
we can't see him.
Yeah, I mean, TV screens are generally one way. And you're breaking up really bad there, sir.
Okay, you can't hear him, but he's trying to say, "Bring me the red pages."
Yeah, I heard "bring me."
I am serious.
His name is Cirrus.
Yeah. You want to put up a pair of bunny ears or something to improve your reception? Jeez, man.
He can. He needs red pages. If every red page, his signal will get clearer.
Oh, so the red pages are his bunny ears?
What happened is there's a bunch of pages ripped out of this book.
Oh, okay. So we have to go find them, basically?
In the retro, the retcon is that this never would actually work, ripping pages out of the book. But, oh well.
Oh, man, your reception's just as bad, man. Come on.
It's probably just as well. This is,
Is he the bad guy?
Well, this is Rand Miller, the other creator.
Is he the bad guy?
Well, you tell me.
He seems like it.
Blue pages.
He wants the blue pages.
Yeah, naturally, because his book is blue. Very odd gradients of blue as well. Okay.
The blue page.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, alright.
He doesn't get more assuring over time, don't worry.
Yeah, I'm getting the impression that he's the bad guy. So,
you and me both, man.
In as much as there can be bad guys in this game, I suppose.
Okay, so we're going to start reading. And I do recommend, because I'm just going to go through my usual 1 page at a time every couple seconds thing. But I do recommend that you just, when you watch this, that you do read through it, because it's actually quite well written. This one is him... Oh, come on.
That's excessive, man. Wow. Oh,
so this is the one about what he calls Channelwood Age, which is a bunch of monkey people living in trees in a forest that's, like, in water.
Uh-huh.
There's a map that we kind of care about, by the way.
Okay.
Don't worry about it too much.
Are we gonna get to, like, quick reference that map from somewhere else?
No, I just happened to remember it, so. And here's another book. Oh.
That book is in bad shape.
So is this one.
Wow, these books just got straight messed up. How convenient that that one and that one on the right are still in fine shape.
Yeah, this one's also readable.
Yeah, how convenient.
So this book is about a place called Stone Ship, which is literally, when he wrote it, it was a rock, and then like there's a couple kids there, and like another kid, and then he tries to like write I'll explain this in a second. He tries to write a ship into it, and then it gets stuck in the rock.
Huh.
So what he's talking about when I say writing stuff in, the guy who wrote all this is able to actually write books in such a way that you can fall into them.
Which, okay, yeah.
So that's the conceit of Myst. Is that...
Alright. So that explains dating a future video that's going to come out. That explains the diving into books in Myst Online.
Exactly. It's he's part of the civilization that unlocked the secret to writing books that you can fall into.
Well, that's a nice it's a nice like mechanical idea that allows for kind of freedom of locations and narrative expression and everything.
That is what I love about it. Myst has all kinds of bizarre locations, and they're never quite the same as each other because they use it well.
Yeah, it's a very unique idea as well. I certainly haven't seen anything like this kind of used in other games.
Also, this book is about the Selenetic Age, which is a book that he went there and it was nice and green, and all of a sudden fire fell out of the sky.
Uh-oh.
And so now it's not quite as it used to be.
I will say the amount of reading is perhaps a bit excessive for a video game. But you know.
This is it. This is like, there's almost no other reading after I'm done with this bookshelf. Unless I'm thinking wrong. Nope. There's like no more reading after this bookshelf is done.
Well, I mean, it kind of all depends on personal preference as well. Like, I am too impatient to spend minutes reading like 10 pages of words. Yeah, 10 pages of like actual book inside of a video game.
They do a really good job of writing interesting stuff, though.
Which is fair enough, especially since like I've heard the games themselves don't have a lot of like character interactions and whatnot.
Exactly. And that book was about an age which is like 3 islands and a bunch of pirates are trying to bomb it, and he like saves them by making a big fortress on it. And then also this is in Real Myst only, Real Myst and Real Myst Masterpiece. This book is talking about a place called Rhyme, which is a place that has like these magnificent crystal structures. But
is that another retcon?
No, it's just that it wasn't in the original game, and we won't get to see it till the end of Real Myst Masterpiece.
Okay.
So there will be more Real Myst Masterpiece footage at
Then
the end
there
of all
is.
this, just to show off the Rhyme Age, which is really quite cool.
All right. So all of these books also have illustrations, which I
Yeah.
imagine are going to be used to solve puzzles.
Exactly. We have to... The 5 ages there, the 4 ages
Fantastic.
in the original, they exist.
Are all of the diagrams in those books going to be used for puzzles in those specific locations?
No. The only
Okay.
one that translates over is that map of Channelwood.
Okay. That's... What?
I don't know, man. That won't come in handy till later.
What?
Much later.
What was that?
It was a fireplace, and inside was a door that makes squares. I like how you
And-
finally tuned in for that.
And rocket ship.
Marker switch 4.
Alright. Are we gonna enter the rocket at any
We
point?
can't get in. We will eventually, but we can't right now.
Uh-huh.
If you were paying attention, which you weren't, you would have seen a rocket ship in the Selenitic Age book.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, so it's part of getting to the Selenitic Age.
Okay.
There's a ship in the basin. How sad.
Oh, yeah. It's sunk.
Marker switch 5.
Uh-huh. So, suddenly 3D movement.
Suddenly 3D movement. Marker switch 6.
How many are there? Jeez.
Well, you have to count them and find them, and that's how you get the special message to Catherine.
Yeah, fair enough. Brick wall. Oh. Oh my.
Okay, so I'm gonna break something here.
Or just for no reason, just overload it.
Exactly.
Because we're an adventure game protagonist.
It's putting it up to very different amounts, right? And that one sends it up 22 volts and breaks it.
Oh.
Whoops.
Oh.
Turn it
Sorry.
off, maybe no one will notice.
Quickly! Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
so power to spaceship is the second dial, but you might notice we overloaded it and it died.
Yeah.
So we'll just ignore that for now.
Because we don't want to go there yet.
Yeah, we're not done searching the island, although we're almost done with this island.
Right.
Alright, so we can't reach it, but you can see the 7th switch over there.
Huh? Do we have to actually flip the switches before we can, solve the marker switch number puzzle thing?
No, we just have to count them.
Okay.
So there's 7. And then navigation gets to me for a second.
Yeah, that...
There we go. 8.
Oh. Well, that was pretty well hidden.
Cabin in the woods.
With another thing that we're gonna overload.
Well, no, didn't do anything.
Oh. It's not working, and there's a safe.
Aww.
Well, I give up. I can't figure that out.
And lastly, there is a tree. It's a rather tall tree.
It's a world tree.
It's a bit simpler than that, actually. But oh well.
Well, I was
Well-
hoping to be funny, but actually have it turn out to be like that.
Yeah, not quite. I'm not gonna spoil what it is. Okay, so we counted 8 marker switches. So why don't we go see if that's correct?
It's not, is it?
It actually is.
Oh, okay. And there's the sunken ship.
Yeah. Kind of mirrors the one in the basin, doesn't it?
Yeah. I wonder if that has any meaning.
It kind of does. I'm not used to saying that.
Because in most adventure games, it would just be nonsense.
Exactly. So let's do what he told us to do.
Wait, do we have a flashlight?
Oh, in the new game, yeah, we have a flashlight.
Oh, that's cool.
And so we'll put in 8. And of course, there's the override in the new version.
Oh, we just put in the number. Oh.
I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed.
Yeah.
Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Achenar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions.
You also suspect
I'll find
Achenar.
him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to have left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. Shouldn't have to use the books until I return. But if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation. Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly.
Have you made a connection?
Oh, wait.
The tower
Erase
rotation.
this message after you viewed
Boy.
it, just to be safe.
Okay, so what we learned here is that one of that guy's sons, Cirrus,
Yeah.
who we know, and Achenar, probably the other guy,
So
one of them has burned everything.
So now I'm getting the impression, because Achenar was the one who was like so agitated. Now I'm getting the impression that it's probably the Cirrus guy who did it.
We'll just have to find out, won't we? We'll have to get them red and blue pages and see what they have to say for themselves.
What's with that paper that was on the ground, by the way?
That was the one that said to get all the
Oh
eight
yeah,
marker
right.
switches.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so we didn't look at those pictures on the wall. We'll get to that in a second. First, let's rotate tower.
Oh no. But we don't know what the.
Whoa, it turned red. Oh, it turns red there too.
Oh. So we have to line the tower up with
A red line.
locations.
With the red line, yeah. Let's touch this. What happens if we touch this?
A hidden book should. Oh.
And seal this in.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, let's go through this secret passage then. Nothing will go wrong in here.
Absolutely not. What could go wrong in here?
Well, we're just gonna go down to the center of the earth here, you know, in a padded yellow elevator.
No, this isn't Silent Hill. We're going up.
Oh, we're going up. So we're going into the tower.
Exactly.
Ah. Oh, it has a button that the button's labeled tower. Okay.
Exactly.
Oh, and there are symbols.
Oh, you can see the ship, which is what the thing was highlighted on the map. Like the red line was pointing at the ship. Well, that was sad. Oh, there's something else.
There's another ladder.
Memorize this fast.
Oh no, not no.
No,
oh,
no. This is the hardest puzzle in the whole game.
So we have to match those up with the astrology chair.
Astronomy chair, yes.
Astronomy chair, yeah.
And then figure out what constellations they are. It's the hardest puzzle in the whole game, so don't worry about it.
Right. What? There's a lot of very jumpy sounds right there.
Yeah, the original Myst wasn't able to do sound mixing properly. The sounds overrode each other.
I can tell. Huh. Slick little closing animation there, though.
QuickTime, the power of QuickTime for you. The original QuickTime.
Alright, so we have to put in all of those dates.
Yeah.
That's fun. Did you write them down?
Of course I wrote them down.
What, you didn't remember all of them just off the top of your head? Jeez.
Of course not. Especially since, like, the time actually matters, too. Because the stars move pretty fast if you get the wrong hour in.
1984?
I'm sure this is a reference to something or other.
To Orwell?
Maybe. Quick, memorize that constellation.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I did.
I had hard enough trouble with the constellations in friggin' Darkfall.
Well, those are way tougher than this.
So what are these constellations? That one looks like an upside down tree or something.
It's supposed to be a maple leaf.
Oh, okay. And what's this one?
This one's supposed to be a snake.
I sort of see it. It's not as twisty as I would have expected, though.
And lastly, this one.
9999.
Not quite. Close.
That is a long time in the future. Oh!
Ignore that achievement in the corner. This one's a beetle.
Looks more like a cow.
Thanks. Ah.
So are these actually, they're not, like, astronomically correct, are they?
Oh, of course not. This isn't
Okay.
even Earth, man.
Alright, right. It would have been cute if they were, though.
It would have been.
If they were actually based on, like, real star charts.
Yeah. But yeah, see, there's the snake.
Oh, okay.
There's the beetle.
Alright.
And the leaf.
And so these are for the, little symbols that are outside of this place, right?
Yeah. You
Little
see
things on
all
the-
these?
Yeah, little boxes on the side.
Yeah.
So are we turning certain symbols off, or...
On.
So we're starting up the leaf, snake, and beetle.
Exactly.
Do these ever change? Like, do these change?
No,
Or
it's
is it-
always this. It's
Okay.
always these three.
Alright. If this game was made today, I would expect it to alternate.
Be random.
Yeah, be randomized. Open, or no, rise, sesame.
But yeah, so like nothing is random in this game. Everything is preset.
Right. And now we can go on that ship. Yes?
Yes, we can.
As soon as you
And-
navigate your way to it.
Exactly.
And
There's
find a book. On a chair. It must
Which
be
somehow
a very,
didn't get any water in it.
it must be a very important book.
Remember how I mentioned Stone Ship, which was a rock in the ocean that he accidentally got a ship stuck in?
Uh-huh. We're gonna go there.
Yeah, this is it.
Fantastic. So are we gonna get lodged in a rock next time?
Absolutely.